is the Sterling vs. Podcast, here to inform and entertain the Sonic fan in you. Welcome and enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, this is the Sterling vs. Podcast. I'm your host, Silva Rhymes, and I'm here with my co-host, Emerald Lance.
Hey guy.
Alright, who's pumped for the last episode of the season?
Like this one?
Yes, this one. Yeah. Pretty swiftly. So yeah, of course, got plenty of good music, plenty of good talking, plenty of good news. So, let's get right into it. Well, first off, I'd like to ask everyone, how's their week been? Because I know mine's been good, but I want to let Lance go first.
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
Yeah. So, here's how my week went. I went out, at the beginning of the week, I went out and bought Mass Effect 1 for the 360, and was blown away by its sheer awesomeness. At first, it was just your everyday Star Trek ripoff, but as I played the game and as it developed, it became something that so much more than that. It became its own thing. And as I played it, it just got better and better and better and better. It was this epic story that I just really wanted to finish. I traded it in for credit at GameStop and bought myself a copy of Mass Effect 2. And let me say this. What was great in my week while I was, the first half of my week, from Sunday up until, I guess, Friday or Thursday, what was great in Mass Effect 1 just made my week so wonderful. I took it back and got Mass Effect 2, and I'm kind of ready to take it back. Really just don't like it.
Oh.
It's not that it's a bad game, but they changed everything. So anybody who's played Mass Effect 1 and 2 will know what I'm talking about. They changed all the controls. Everything's different. They changed all the abilities. Everything is different about the game. Everything that I worked real hard to get, to have memorized by the end of the game of Mass Effect 1, totally different from the second game. For instance, in the first game, you have unlimited ammo. I'm kind of used to that now. Not that, it's cheap or anything, but I'm kind of used to having ammo. Just not having to watch my ammo. I'm used to doing other things. You can't change your armor whenever you want. You have to be at the spaceship to change your armor, which is bogus. But I think the one good thing to those who, again, have played any of the Mass Effect games is that Tali is still in the second game, and that's like the best thing about space sci-fi games is that there's always hot alien chicks in hazmat suits and helmets that you can't see through. Don't know what her face looks like, but she's a hot alien. She's got a little bit of Russian, a little bit of Czech, a little bit of immune deficiency, and all Captain Kirk fantasy. Oh yeah. I'm so waiting for that. The end of the game.
Wow, pretty interesting. Well, my week has been pretty spiffy. Starting with Sunday, I saw what's that movie called? How to Train Your Dragon in 3D, and it was beyond epic. It had the story was just so let's see, without spoiling too much. It was just good. It was about, him just trying to impress his father, trying to be part of the tribe, whatever. And he meets a dragon, and he befriends it, and they essentially tries to train it, and in the he learns and grows and all that good stuff. And the action's beautiful. The graphics really bring out the wondrous choreography in that, and it's just so heartwarming. And seeing it in 3D was truly something that I think everyone should to try out. Let's see. So, Lance, do you think you might plan on seeing this movie anytime soon, or if that's just not your thing? the whole animated thing.
I like animated movies, and I was thinking about it for a while, but I just don't know. I don't see myself seeing that movie particularly.
Well, I definitely suggest it to anyone who likes the animated, type of movie. Because even though it's a DreamWorks picture, and they haven't really been on the ball lately, I gotta say, they really just no. For a long time, just no. This movie, it felt like a real story, a genuinely good story. It's just that good, and not that cheesy. It had a lot of action, very dark at some points. It just just felt right. Let's talk a bit about the news. Bentley Jones has released a trailer for the MCM Expo in London. And he hints at something animated. So basically, nothing's too known. We just know that his show, when he appeared, it has something heavily to do with animation. So we're expecting anime. And it's very well drawn, and actually someone of the Sonic community helped him with it. You may know him as pretty much the front for Remembering Nights, the little group that is like All for Nights being an ASR, and also heads kind of like the Nights website, nightsofdream.com, I think it's called. And his name is Trippy, and he's a fantastic artist, and he helped out Bentley Jones to make the video, the trailer, and I believe he'll be helping him out with the main show, possibly. We'll see how that goes, and even if you don't like Bentley Jones, you gotta really admire the art that went into that. Now, I'm not in London, so I don't really say, I can't say I'll be at the show, but Bentley Jones is really getting out there. He's reached further. And there was something I noticed while reading about the article. People comments. I expected positivity, but apparently there's a lot of people who don't like Bentley Jones. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, and his music isn't terrible. I mean, I enjoy listening to it, but there's some people who just honestly are sick of him. This is kind of ridiculous. It's honestly really gotten out of hand. I don't see. I mean, knowing a lot of the people who have voiced their opinion on Bentley Jones himself, it's kind of disheartening. Being that Bentley Jones is an artist who's made it by producing some Sonic songs, and now people are just kind of been like, what's the big deal? He's annoying. I don't like his music, and complaining that it not being important enough to let everyone know. And it's kind of ridiculous. It just, I mean, he's doing something. He's doing stuff. He's been doing stuff, and seeing people are saying, "Well, why is he always in the news?" And whatever. Well, because he's actually doing something. And it's just bad for me. I mean, you don't see, Crush 40 producing anything, being great, announcing concert tours and whatever, or some of the other composers for past Sonic. You don't see too much of that. And then we're, the reporters are getting complaints that, what's the big deal? And I don't know. It just got on my nerves a little bit. It's probably a little personal, but it's just. And then, having to prove that we're just not, all about Bentley Jones. We do give news from other artists, and having to prove that it's a bit ridiculous. The people are asking for stuff that doesn't exist. I mean, they're asking for Sonic news, and we give them what we have, but because there's no other Sonic news, there's just nothing out there. They're like blaming the reporter. Maybe it's something, maybe just something in me about, journalism being attacked for all the wrong reasons, or maybe artists who get hate they don't want. Maybe it's a little both. It's just something that's been kind of out there lately, and it's just I had to address it. Maybe this will never be addressed again, but something like that's how I feel about this. Lance, you had something to say?
I was just, you said, you don't hear anything about Crush 40, making announcements about tours, and it's like, well, imagine, you gotta remember who leads Crush 40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't know, then never mind, it's not relevant.
Isn't it? If you need to elaborate, you may. Sure on that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure.
Okay. Good news. Guinness World Records names Sonic the 15th most popular gaming franchise. Might be a bit old, but it's good to announce it because he's gone up against. There's a lot on this list. 50 in fact. He doesn't beat out Super Mario Bros., but he does beat out quite a few other franchises. Let's see. Number 50. Pro Evolution Soccer. 49. Crash Bandicoot. Number 48. Burnout. Number 47. Mario Kart. Number 46. Lego Batman. Number 45. Diablo. Number 44. Battlefield. 43. Star Wars Battlefront. 42. Tom Clancy's. 41. Pong. Number 40. Ratchet & Clank. 39. StarCraft. 38. Gran Turismo. 37. Chrono Trigger. 36. Need for Speed. 35. Left 4 Dead. Number 34. Skate. 33. Killzone. Number 32. BioShock. Number 31. GoldenEye 007. Number 30. God of War. Number 29. The Elder Scrolls. Number 28. Saints Row. 27. Little Big Planet. 26. Rock Band. Number 25. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw. 24. Tomb Raider. 23. The Sims. Number 22. Madden NFL. 21. Pac-Man. Number 20. Final Fantasy. Number 19. Kingdom Hearts. Number 18. FIFA. 17. RuneScape. Number 16. Counter-Strike. And of course, number 15. Sonic the Hedgehog. Number 14. Half-Life. Number 13. Fallout. Number 12 is Resident Evil. At 11, Pokemon. Number 12, Grand Theft Auto. Number 9, Super Smash Bros. Number 8, Gears of War. At number 7, World of Warcraft. 6, Super Mario Bros. Number 5, Metal Gear. 4, Guitar Hero. At number 3, Legend of Zelda. Number 2, Call of Duty. And the number 1 top franchise, Halo.
Damn it!
I know.
How did I know it was gonna be Halo? Tell me how I knew.
Because Halo's big. It's huge. It's insane. The sales. It's ridiculous. Especially with. Oh man, I don't know. It's a lot. But yeah, you definitely could have gone. Could have put money on that one. Could have put money. Oh man. But yeah. Yeah, definitely some things we didn't expect. And some things which surprised us. That's our top 50 franchises.
Not that I don't like Halo. I Halo with my friends, it's fun and all. But I just can't help but shake the feeling that too many people like it a little bit too much. It's just a first-person shooter. I mean, it's not like they did anything new. Maybe the Forge mode and the Theater mode, maybe. But other than that, they didn't really do anything new. They're just tearing up the plot of Starship Troopers. fun game, but it's not number one worthy.
Well,
and Kirby was nowhere on that list. I can't condone a list that doesn't have Kirby on it.
well, what can I say? It's
not a good.
It's what the people want.
One of the greatest platformers of all time. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. What can I say? People. This has caused some disappointment for quite a few people, but you know, maybe things will change. You know, in coming. I mean, how many more Halos can they really make? You know, maybe in due time, Halo will be bumped right down, and things like, yeah, we could probably see Kirby up in this list by 2012. I mean, what was Kirby's last game though? What was Kirby's last game? It was like, I don't even remember. I don't.
Superstar Ultra.
Oh,
a couple years ago.
Wait, no, his the DS. He had a lot of DS games.
Yeah, Superstar Ultra. I think that was his last one.
Right. And that was after.
Oh, okay.
Campers.
Is this list?
But
I mean, what's the guidelines to being on the list?
Based on vote. Based on vote, like.
So there's a time period or anything?
Huh?
They could just put. They could have put like the Oregon Trail in this game. Or
well, it has to be like a franchise.
A franchise. It could be the whole Mega Man franchise. All right. Well then, Kirby 64. That's all I got to say on the matter.
Truly a disappointment. People are saying why is Chrono Trigger up here? That was like what, 1.5 games?
Chrono. They should have put the whole Chrono series. How can they just say Chrono Trigger?
I don't know. This is definitely be strange and deserves some looking into.
You can't just say the Super Nintendo game and then leave out the PlayStation game and the text-based.
It's truly ridiculous in many aspects. What can you say? Right, before we go on a whole hour talk about the top 50, a little bit of, well, everyone knows, yesterday Iron Man 2 came out, and the game as well. I think before, so no, whatever. And the reviewers are saying it's not a very good game. It is. Iron Man 2, the video game, is not a good game. Nope, not at all. There's nothing. There's
why?
What?
Because games usually take a long time to make, and if a game of a movie comes out at the same time as the movie, it usually means they rushed it.
Yeah, I mean, they showed a lot. I mean, Sega really tried their hardest to show folks that this is a good game by slapping trailers or inside kind of dealio. But in the end, people are just not liking it. It's just. I mean, it's not much of improvement over the first. It's really boring. You know, they're selling us things like menu systems, and storytelling, and you know, the graphics. It's just all uninspired and just yeah. And it's really short game too. It's just not, you know, it's just not getting there. I mean, it looked really good to me. I might look at this. This might be my first, you know, game time with the movie, but I mean, it doesn't even. It takes place after the movie, first of all, and then second of all, it's just a horrible rating. It's just I was driven away. I don't know. I mean, it looked promising, but you know, and the worst part is the people who developed it. Sega's little company, like, so, let's see who developed it. The San Francisco division, Sega's San Francisco division. They were closed down. They were shut down. They're gone after this game. So what? I know. He's like, you made a game so bad, just you're gone. You're done for it. It's kind of
like a really game for Sega to say, you know what? Let's shut them down. They are a blight on our company. They don't deserve to live. But I mean, think about it. Superman. Remember Superman? They said it was an awesome flight simulation and not much more. The game. When you take a game based on a movie, You have to completely make everything different. So, like, you don't have to. There are exceptions, but like Wolverine, the new Wolverine game that came out at the same time as the movie did, it's like different from the rest of the game. I mean, it's different from the movie. Mm-hmm. Just about everything's different.
Mm-hmm. It looked good too. It looked good.
On the mechanics of the game, without getting bogged down by the movie, by the plot of the film. Thank God they didn't, they didn't try to make a Batman game that goes off one of the movies. And if they did, I didn't hear about it. So that either they didn't and it was a great move, or they did and it was such a bad move that nobody heard about it. Like Batman, the old Batman movie for the old Batman game for the NES. It's based on the movie. I mean, it came out around the same time. It came out the same time as the movie. It's supposed to be a movie game. Has nothing to do with the movie. In the movie, he beats people up, and I think he's going after Joker. I don't remember. I guess it was the Jack Nicholson movie where he's going after Joker.
Right.
In the game, he's also going after Joker, but he can Batman people.
Well, definitely. These game times. The whole idea is it's something hard to play. I think this is something to learn from. I mean,
but we also learned our lesson when we tried to make movies about games. The reverse, especially the god awful Street Fighter movie way back. Anybody remember that still? When Guile was the good guy? That's just like the cartoon that ran in the 90s. Guile. I wanted to hear him yell, Bison! And then him do a sonic boom on everything. That's what I was expecting. Ken was Japanese and Ryu was American.
What? Oh man, that's
and the Super Mario Brothers movie. You remember that, Silva?
I blocked it out. It ruined the childhood of many friends I know.
It was they didn't have fireballs.
Fireballs.
That's my biggest. I was waiting for the fireballs to come out.
I was waiting for it to be a good movie. That didn't happen.
I was like, I can forgive anything that happens as long as they fire, flaming balls of death from their hands. I'll be okay. I'll forgive it. Not once. They didn't eat mushrooms. They didn't even eat like regular mushrooms, like as food. They didn't even the directors or writers or whoever were responsible, for writing the screenplay. They could have just written it in there. Oh, and eat some mushrooms every now and then, just as a snack, or just as something to do. It doesn't have to serve any importance. Just do it.
Well, I think
they could have done.
I think that would have looked a little weird.
Yeah. No, I mean, I go around and like buy some mushrooms at the store when my family's having a get together, and we've got like vegetable orders and everything, and we I grab a handful of mushrooms and carrots and some celery stalks and just chow down. Mushrooms are pretty good.
Yeah,
why not? Why not eat some mushrooms? Yeah, there's no reason why you can't just like have a little thing of mushrooms, chopped mushrooms that you just kind of eat, pop one at a time.
Maybe that's a good idea for a new Mario movie. Maybe they're overdue for another one.
I don't even remember the guy. Uwe Boll, was that his name? Uwe Boll, the guy who directed that, the German director. Isn't he all doing a Far Cry movie?
I don't recall.
I don't.
That's a check.
I don't remember what his new movie is called that he's doing. He actually he's got a people. He made it so that when asked why he won't quit, he gets mad. He gets like dangerously angry, like it's society. He gets
No, but you have an interview with him, and he gets mad, and he turns into Dr. Wily crossed with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, he literally wants to beat people up. He wants to box. That he said that if people sign a petition, he made an announcement once that he will quit under 2 conditions. One of them is that a bunch of people sign, like a million people have to sign a petition or something like that, or 100,000, right? I think it was 100,000 people have to sign a petition.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second condition is other directors have to box him in a ring and beat him.
I think I remember. All right, now it's coming back. I remember. Oh wow!
I don't know the exact number, but if his condition was 100,000, then I think 68,000 have already signed it. And if his number was 1 million, then 680,000. I know it's something like that. We have something like we're like 2/4 of the way there, or 3/4 of the way there.
Oh.
That was like the next year after he said that.
Man, oh man. All right, now I'm looking at his movie. Oh no. Okay. What? Oh. This guy deserves his own episode. Oh my god. All right. Wow. Okay. Anyway, Amazon. As you all know, they sell stuff. They just got a whole bunch of new Dreamcast console stock, and you can buy it. You can buy them for just $103. Brand new, new and unopened. The original, consoles, and this is a fish, and it's wow. No, I mean I had one. I had to buy a second one, used. Get one new. Oh, Scott, it will just bring back so many memories, and just give you that just open smell. You feel like you're it's like Christmas '99 all over again. Oh my gosh, maybe I'm just reacting a bit, but Dreamcast new for $103. I mean, other sites like I know I've been there. Think Geek have done so. It's like $99 over there. They found they just found crates and stuff. Yeah.
Think about it, man.
What?
All the games, all the awesome games that we'd rather have, that are from Dreamcast that you remember, they have all been ported or are all being ported. Sonic Adventure, hopefully Sonic Adventure 2. They've both already been ported to GameCube. Hopefully they'll be ported to the 360 and PS3. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Even one of my favorite games, Evolution, has been ported, to the GameCube. Power Stone series.
Wait. The Evolution port? You mean the one that you abhorred?
The one that, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather have seen a new game, an Evolution 3, as opposed to a Evolution 1 and Evolution 2 with half their content taken out and then just copied and pasted onto each other. Yeah. Damn Ubisoft. That just shows how much they really care about this series that nobody else likes but me.
Well, there you go. But yeah, the original Dreamcast. There's a lot of people out there who do, I mean, there's lots of games that haven't been ported, and there's lots of people who like Dreamcast. Maybe they have a broken one, they've had it for years, and they're like, I want a new Dreamcast. Well, there you go. So this has been one crazy season. Let's see. What? I guess we're generally done. Had a lot of stuff to talk about.
Black Arms would have loved it.
He would have loved it. But may rest in peace. No, he's not dead. I'm just kidding. But
that's so horrible.
No, I'm just kidding. We love the guy. We gotta poke fun at those who aren't around. What was that?
I said I don't want him to hear the recording and say, "Oh, you guys are just trying to make me feel bad."
No. He should not feel bad. I mean, I should feel bad. I should feel bad for making fun of you on the Gaia forums, but that's something different. Anyway, thanks for joining us this season. Thank you a lot. Thanks for everything. Thank my co-hosts, Emerald Lance and Black Arms, for being with us this season and trying their darndest to make this show work. And before I tear up, I want to thank my viewers, my listeners, for all their support. Glad we could team up together and make beautiful music together.